Happy Monday, everyone. I'm coming to you from the sunny Gold Coast. I would like to pay my respects to the traditional custodians of the land, the Yagumbo people, and I pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging, and I recognise their continuing connection to land, waterways and skies. I am here at home today, very rare, but I'm excited to share. Hey Anna, hey Stace. I'm excited to share and wanted to talk about the Rest and Receive retreat. So I held a first ever retreat this year in May on the Gold Coast, and it was wonderful. End of May, early June. Amazing. And I'm going to share a bit more about that coming up on my podcast, actually, talk about my reflections from that time and what we took away and what we learned from it. I got as much as the people who were there, which is amazing. But I've launched a second one. So you can head to the link in my bio and see the details about the Rest and Receive retreat. It's going to be in February, the 15th to the 17th of February 2023. And it's going to be in Kangaroo Valley in New South Wales. Now, if you haven't been to this region, I feel like a lot of people haven't heard about Kangaroo Valley, which blows my mind because I'm from Sydney originally. So, and my family lived in Nowra. So Nowra is just across from Kangaroo Valley. And so Kangaroo Valley is inland a little bit from Nowra, from the south coast. So 2 hours south of Sydney, inland a little bit. As the name states, it's a valley. And it's quite a quiet little small place. But beautiful produce, beautiful natural landscapes, lovely walking. A little bit different to this setup, but it's got all of those things that I wanted the Rest and Receive retreat to have. And one learning that I had from the last retreat was that I loved the venue we had. I loved the hotel, phenomenal, really gave that elevation vibe and relaxation, but it was a shared space. So this time I've really made sure that we've got our own space. So I've partnered with Corporate Getaways. So Girls Getaways is an amazing company. They have corporate getaways as well. And so they've helped me plan this amazing itinerary. And we have the Barranca Kangaroo Valley estate to ourselves. So that is so special and important to me. I'm going to take 12 people. 12 women, and it is going to be this beautiful, natural, beautiful energy place that we can be together. Take that time out of our daily lives, really switch off. There's like walking, gorgeous big trees. I don't know about anyone else, but if I'm in the trees, it feels so good. There's also a river, like a creaky river thing where we can swim. There's an outdoor shower, which I always just feel is super fun. It's like #goals for my future home to have an outdoor shower, to be in nature and be refreshed. Hello, thank you for joining. I'm just talking about the Rest and Receive retreat. So that is going to be again in February 2023. It's a 3-day itinerary. We're going to fly into Sydney on the 15th of Feb, or if you're in Sydney already, that's great, but meet in the morning. So I'm making it very clear this time that it is a 3-day retreat, 2 nights, 3 days. And I want everyone to have that time to really switch off, like block out those calendars. If you're coming, leave the business behind so that you can not be in the business all the time and be on the business, but also this is a time for you. It's to work on you and your personal brand and how you're showing up. And the way that I feel that you do that best is when you are feeling like you and connected to who you are. The way that I do that is through travel. Look, I can come here, I can be myself. I have this beautiful space that is my home where I live. This is our apartment block. So I have this all the time. That's lovely. But even so, sometimes it's hard for me to get from inside my house down there. So for me to go away, I think even the elevation of going on the plane, the ideas, the spaciousness that I get, and then the travel. And I went on a retreat earlier this year and we traveled together, and I really liked that. So that's what I'm incorporating as well. So we'll meet in Sydney and we'll travel down to Kangaroo Valley together. We're going to stop for lunch along the way. I haven't decided where yet, so that'll be a surprise, but it'll be somewhere fabulous and beautiful. We'll stop for lunch, enjoy lunch together, and then carry on to our beautiful estate, check in the afternoon, and have that time to get to know each other and to connect. So the first afternoon is really just going to be a welcome session, like getting into ourselves, like letting go of the outside world and just being there. Another beautiful thing about the Barunka Kangaroo Valley estate is that we actually have catering on site. So we don't have to leave. So dinner is being brought to us and prepared for us. Wine from the region is going to be there. We are going to have lunch brought to us. We are going to have, hello gorgeous, nice to see you. We are going to be having our breakfast there. We're going to be having a yoga instructor come in the morning and do a beautiful yoga session. But the important thing about the Rest and Receive retreat for me is that I've left a lot of space in the itinerary. I don't know about you, but I've gone to conferences and retreats and events in the past, and it's such a jam-packed itinerary, which is awesome in terms of getting lots of value. However, for me, a lot of the value is in the women and the space that's there. So getting the chance to reflect, getting the chance to chat, getting the chance to connect, that's where the magic happens. And so I don't want this retreat, I'm going to take my glass off, to be all about me lecturing and delivering masterclasses, because I can do that online. I have plenty of content about that, and I would love to share that, and I have that in my course. So if that's what people are after, that's great. But if you want to really take a next step level, be open to receiving opportunities and to furthering yourself, that's what the Rest and Receive retreat can do. And so the diversity of women I already have coming along is amazing. I know that people are going to learn from one another. A couple of our sessions on day 2 are actually going to be going away into breakouts and working with a partner. So talking to that partner so that you get plenty of time to talk, because I love doing a round table and we get to hear from everyone, but also then we only get a short time. So breakouts, so you get to go away, work with a partner, really go in depth, really get to share, and then come back and share your reflections. There's also going to be a chance to have hot seat. And so I will be taking questions, specific questions, really talking about people's personal brand, really talking about the challenges they have, how that they show up in their business as well as in their personal life. And one of the other focuses that I have is really visioning for the future. And I think you can do that in a beautiful space. So that's what we're going to do over a couple of days. We also have a photographer coming the whole time. So we will do an actual dedicated personal brand photo shoot for every single person, which on the last Rest and Receive retreat, the attendees said that was a huge value, and I agree. It's a huge value to walk away with those photos, but I will give access to all of the photos of people in session, in the moment, and then each person will have their own dedicated block to do their own photo shoot and get the photos that they want for their website, for their socials, for their profile, to build that as well. So that's a lot of value and a really amazing thing to have. And we do that on generally day 2 afternoon, so that we're relaxed, we're in the zone, and we have the space and the vibe to show up. So, and I also give consultation and support on how to show up for those. The other thing that's included with this Rest and Receive retreat is, there's a goodie bag. Amazing, of course, always a goodie bag. But there's 2 one-on-ones. 2 one-on-ones with me. That's a value of $1,000 extra added to this retreat, so that you could attend, have that call. We have the call before attending the Rest and Receive retreat, so I really know what each person wants to take away from it and where they're at in their business, so I can give some really specific, and where they're at in their life, give some really specific guidance and support. And then there's a follow-up one as well. So I would recommend like a month or 2 after, to make sure that any goals or intentions you had from the retreat, any ahas, any things you wanted to action, we can make sure that you're actioning and really make sure that you're progressing. So that's something else that I'm offering to gorgeous attendees of the Rest and Receive retreat. Our final day, when we have to leave the beautiful Kangaroo Valley retreat estate, we will travel back together again as a group. So more time together, back to Sydney, getting to have that leisurely time. So it's really, again, blocking out those 3 whole days, 15th, 16th, 17th of February, to give yourself the time to work on your business, not in your business, to really reflect, to really receive, to really rest, because we don't really get that a lot. So that's what this retreat's about. The link is in my bio for more details. There's 3 options. There's the pay up front for a single room, and you get an amazing discount. You can pay on a payment plan, which I know is really flexible and beneficial for people who are in business. I totally get that, so that's an option as well. Or there's a bring your bestie option, and that is like super duper value. So if you are happy to share a room and you want to get either you're happy to be partnered with someone, or you want to bring a friend and pull them in, then that is another really beautiful option. Bring your bestie. And these are great experiences to share. So we already have 2 groups of women doing that. So there's maximum 12 spots, and I'm going to let you know that I've already got 6 filled. So this is half full. This Rest and Receive retreat, which is in February 2023, is half full. So if you are keen, I would love to hear from you. I'm happy to have a chat about it and talk about what your needs are. I would love to see you there. This is for women who are ready to show up. This is women who are ready to work on themselves and to get out of the daily grind. This is for women who are visioning a bigger future for themselves. This is for women who are ready to step into their leadership. And this is for women who, you know, want to give this gift to themselves. That's what it's for. I'm so excited to share it with you. So I wanted to tell you more. You're going to see more about it coming up, more and more. And as I said, I'll be doing on the podcast soon a reflections of the last retreat, just to share what that was like, and all that we gained from that. So thank you to everyone who joined today. If you're watching back the replay, please comment, leave me a comment. And as I said, if you are interested in the Rest and Receive retreat, link in bio, send me a message, say, yes, I'm ready, and I will talk to you soon.